Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jazzy. Today, I am just straight chilling. Dominic and I already went to Dunkin'. We actually have a new Dunkin' in our area that we decided to try. And the donuts from this new Dunkin' are great, but the coffee is not. And they literally gave me milk instead of cream. And you know your girl needs her sweet flavor. So that was a little bit of a bummer for me. Sorry, I have to pause my show because I'm actually watching The Summer I Turned Pretty right now. I'm binging it for the 100th time. If you guys have not seen the show, highly recommend watching it. It is so good. When I was younger, these were literally my favorite books, right up there next to All the Boys I Loved Before, which is now the series as well. And honestly, all of the Jenny Han adaptions from the books have been so good and have honestly done the books justice, which does not happen very often when it comes to books versus movies. Usually the movies are not nearly as good as the books, but they have definitely done the books justice. The only thing I will say, and I posted this on my Instagram too, was that the posters for literally all of them, for To All the Boys I Loved Before and for The Summer I Turned Pretty, the photography on them is so bad. Not even that the photography is bad, but the editing is so just bad. Here, I'll actually put the picture on screen here of The Summer I Turned Pretty picture that I posted. It, if you look at it, you can't tell if you're, not thinking about it being photoshopped, but if you take a look at, both Conrad and Jeremiah in the picture, which are obviously the two guys, it just looks so wrong. Literally, they're focused. It's like they were photoshopped in. And then also, I'm pretty sure she was photoshopped in as well. But don't pay attention to that and just still watch the show because the show was great. It was a little cheesy, but really good. But anyway, I'm rewatching that now. So I will check in with you guys, if not later today, probably later on in the week. Hello, you guys. First things first, it has not been my week. Literally, I feel like every day has just been I go into it with the all out good intentions of having a good week, and every day having a good day. Every single day it just literally is shitting all over me. Every day it's you want to have a good day, you're not doing that today. But today's definitely better than yesterday. I'm gonna insert footage from yesterday. I wanted to preface it before normally I obviously wouldn't insert footage after the day, I obviously go in order normally, but I wanted to tell you guys I felt so much better after I had the good cry. So you guys are about to see a clip where I'm bawling my eyes out. It looks pretty intense. Sorry you guys, there's a lot going on behind me right now. It looks pretty intense. I look so upset in it, and I was thinking about not even using it because I was I just look like I have issues in this clip. But I feel like it's important to be honest with you guys. And I recorded it, and everybody goes through this kind of stuff. We all have situations where people have road rage on us. And this situation will stick with me, and I will never go to the gas station again that I went to that time. But let me just insert it so you guys understand what I'm talking about, and then I will pick back up after you guys watch it. Hey guys, so literally I'm so frustrated right now. So I just went to the gas station to get gas, and I pulled in, and it's really not that serious. I just have never been attacked the way that I just was. And he was right. I know he was right for being mad at me. So basically, I was pulling in, and I thought there were 2 lanes to get into this gas station, and there was only one. And so I accidentally cut this guy off to get into the gas station. And he seemed fine. He wasn't going that fast. I wasn't going that fast. We weren't gonna hit each other at all. But I thought there were 2 lanes, and I didn't know what to do. And so I just obviously did the best I could in the situation. I know that it was my fault. But, like, he literally pulled up, and he actually didn't even pull up next to me. Like, he pulled into his own spot, and he yells to me across the whole entire gas station, literally in front of, like, all these people getting gas. He goes, "You need to take your ass back to New York driving like that. You're gonna cause an accident." And I yelled it back to him, and I was like, "I'm so sorry. I genuinely thought there were 2 lanes." And he yells, "Well, there obviously were," or something. Like, whatever he said was so mean. And I was like I said, "I'm sorry. It was an accident." And then he, like, started, like, yammering. He was on the phone with someone. And he, like, started talking to them about what had just happened. But, like, I just don't do that shit. Like, I understand people have road rage, but if somebody's standing there and they apologize, because I genuinely knew I was in the wrong. I even, like, apologized to him as it was happening, because I didn't know where to go. God, I fucking just hate people, honestly. And then, like, while I was driving, I was distracted, I'm not gonna lie, because I was listening to a podcast about the Roe versus Wade stuff, so I was distracted. But, like, people just can be so fucking mean. And, like, when somebody responds to you, like, I guess you're just not supposed to give them what they want, so I didn't get angry with him. I didn't cry or anything either. In the moment, I said, I'm sorry, it was an accident. I think I handled it pretty well, to be honest, but if I could, I might say to him, like, "You don't know what people are going through," and screaming at them like that isn't going to make me, like, I don't feel better. Like, I don't feel like I'm paying more attention to the road now. In fact, I feel I was paying less. I actually had to pull in somewhere because I was worked up about it, and I was trying not to be. But then I was just like, well, I might as well talk about it, because I'm sure this moment will pass. But it's just, if somebody knows they did something wrong and literally says to you, "I'm actually really sorry about that. I thought there were 2 lanes. I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional." And then for him to yell to me again and be like, "Well, there weren't fucking 2 lanes. You need to go back, take your ass back to New York," he said a second time, or something. He said something else really mean. I wish that I could have some video footage of that, because, like, that whole situation was just so unnecessary to yell all the way across the fucking gas station. Oh, he said, "You're in such a hurry to get your gas." For what? To get your gas? I'm like, no, I clearly didn't do it on purpose. I clearly, like, wasn't in a hurry even. I just turned because I thought that I could, and he also thought he had the right of way. We both thought we had the right of way, and he happened to be very right about his right of way. But, like, I knew that after, but there was nothing I could do about it other than say I'm sorry, like, if I had caused an accident. But we weren't even close to each other. Like, I don't know. It's 4th of July weekend too, so I'm sure that he's just been dealing with shitty drivers all day. But I don't understand people that get so mean to people that they don't even know. Like, he doesn't know. I don't know. He didn't know. Like, and obviously he thought I was from New York because of my New York plates. He clearly just thought I was a New Yorker. But to verbally attack me across this thing when I genuinely... It wasn't like I intentionally did that. Actually, to be honest, I was planning on... What really happened was I was turning to come in, and I was planning on doing a U-turn, but this other truck was coming out at the same time, so I decided, okay, I guess I won't U-turn. I'll just pull in through this way. Like, it was a genuine moment of confusion, and those things happen, and they're already scary. So for people to, like, have such bad road rage, I understand he probably wasn't scared. I mean, does he fucking see my car? Like, he's acting like maybe he was just being nice. I don't know. I I don't know, he wasn't being nice. But maybe he was just trying to say, like, be careful. I don't know. So, I feel weird that I'm vlogging about this, but I also just, I know, like, I wanted to just share it with you guys in the moment, and honestly, I just don't even want to continue, like, driving around now today, because I just... Anyway, I'm gonna try and make myself feel better, and then I'll talk to you guys later. So, pretty much, I felt better right after. Like, originally when I was at the gas station, I wasn't upset. I was actually more just angry with the guy, but then I don't know what happened. I think it was just like a culmination of the fact that I was listening to that podcast about Roe versus Wade, and it's been a rough week. That's all I have to say. It's just been a very, like, triggering week. So I think it was a culmination of the way that the week has been, and then on top of it with it being 4th of July, and I've been listening to country music lately, which is really out of character for me. I love country, but normally I'm not really a big country radio type of person, but I've been listening to country radio recently, and they're just like, happy 4th, the 4th of July is the best time, great America. And I don't know, I just am not feeling America at the moment. I'm gonna be honest, I'll probably get some dislikes for that, but it's just been a stressful week. So that has been what's going on here today. Like, I don't know what's going on. I thought that, okay, I don't think I've told you guys that I've been door dashing more, which is actually what I was doing in that clip, but, which is why I needed gas, because I've been door dashing. But I'll probably go, dive deeper into my door dashing time in another video. But I've been door dashing, and I don't know what's going on this week. I thought it was going to be so busy for DoorDash, but it's not. It has been not busy at all. Like, literally today, I've made no money. Like, I made some money, but I've done a lot of just, like, sitting around, which in hindsight, I should have picked up my camera and talked to you guys. But instead, I sat around and was annoyed that I wasn't making any money. But it's kind of hard, too, because I use my phone as my camera, so it's hard for me to do both and, like, multitask. But anyway, if you guys want to know more about door dashing, I'll probably talk to you guys about it in another video. I've been doing it for the past couple of months. I started to pick up more and more DoorDash orders, and I've been enjoying it. Right now, I'm not enjoying it. This week has been hell. Honestly, you guys, this week I wish it could be over, because the drivers are just crazy. That wasn't the only instance that I had that situation happen, and I don't think people understand that I have a small car, so my car only goes so fast. And in hindsight, that whole situation with that guy, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I don't even know how in the wrong I actually was, because he was on his phone while he was driving, which obviously everybody can be on their phone. It's a thing that people do. But I certainly was not on my phone. I was pulling into a gas station because I needed gas, and my phone sits way up there where you guys are. So I wasn't in my phone, but I saw him with his phone, waving his phone around, talking on the phone to this person that he continued to talk on the phone to after, when he was having this whole screaming match at me. In hindsight, I'm like, I wish I would have been in the right frame of mind for that. Or I wish I would have expected that situation to be going down, because I probably wouldn't have done anything different, truthfully. But he was in the wrong. I mean, I was in the wrong for various reasons, but he also wasn't paying any attention and was waving his arm around with his phone, which everybody, honestly, you guys, is crazy drivers this week. I think because it's 4th of July weekend and they're all just, I don't know, being crazy. They're all out of towners. He clearly thought I was an out of towner, and I wanted to tell him, I mean, he probably actually has been dealing with all these crazy drivers. Here I am trying to justify this guy again. But he's been dealing with all these crazy drivers, and he probably just took it out on me, because the drivers have been just insane. Literally, I was at a light I was at a green light, and there was someone coming the opposite direction of me, and this was literally just today. I was at a green light, she was coming this way, I was going this way, and my light was green. Her light was probably green too to turn, but I had the right of way. So I started driving to go, and the lady's like doing this thing to like get me to drive, like letting me know like I could go, I thought. I don't know, I was pretty confused. And so I'm driving as fast as my little freaking car can drive and or like as fast as it picks up speed, you know. My car doesn't really move like other cars. And she throws her hands in the air, and she like is so angry. I looked at her, I'm like, I didn't really say anything obviously, but I kind of looked at her like, are you okay, lady? But anyway, it's been a rough week, to say the least. I haven't been getting very much sleep because of everything going on in the world. I'm trying, but it's really difficult. So I ended up getting La Farm Bakery for Dominic today. I got us some white chocolate baguettes, and let me just say, this place in this area called La Farm is one of our favorite places. We went there when we first moved here, and we fell in love with it, but they've raised their prices, I think. Maybe they haven't, and we're just poorer now. But I bought 3 little baguettes. You guys saw the size of them. Not that they're little, but they're $5 per baguette, so it cost me $16 for these 3 baguettes. And walking out of there, I was like, that seems a little bit too high for me. But I did have a couple of you also asking me if the neighbors' parents were gone. So it was really weird. I feel like when you guys were asking me, the parents were gone. Like the parents had left and they were gone for maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. But then they came back. I don't know what happened. You guys literally commented, are the neighbors' parents still there? We need an update. And they were back. I don't know what happened there, but they came back that day. And I was like, oh my gosh, we got jinxed. Now the parents are back. But they were only here for 2 days. So they came and they stayed for 2 days. They brought the whole gang with them. They brought the dogs and everything. They stayed for 2 days and then they left. So I don't know what that was all about, but we're just grateful that they left right away. And they weren't staying. We were really worried they were going to be staying another like 2 weeks. But yeah, so that's what happened there. But anyway, I am going to go now because Dominic's going to be coming and pulling up next to me any minute now. And I'm going to surprise him with these. And hopefully we'll have a good weekend because this week has just been a shit show. Hello, you guys. So it is the weekend now. We are feeling much better about our week. I mean, the whole week was a piece of junk. But today's been a really good day. Dominic's inside Walmart right now. Literally, it's so funny. I put this camera up and I was like, I feel like I've seen this exact situation very recently. And it's because in my last vlog, this is how I closed out my vlog. Literally in the same outfit. I was wearing the same exact bra, same exact shirt. It was just pouring. We were sitting in the parking lot at Walmart. Apparently this is just my routine now. And I apparently have a whole, what's it called? When you wear like the same outfit every day. A uniform for my week. But Dominic is going in and he's grabbing us some stuff to make French dip sandwiches for tonight. I will put a video on screen so that you guys can see French tip. I think it's French dip. A video on screen so you guys can see it. I'm sure it's going to look and taste amazing. But we just got done getting our Panera drinks because, you know, we got the free drink deal. I feel like I haven't talked about that in a really long time. But we have just been doing a whole bunch of research on where we're going to be getting married at, which I will be sharing that with you guys in a little bit. But I'm not excited. I'm so excited to share it with you guys, but until we've set it in stone, like I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to put that kind of energy into the world yet. But I'm pumped. We've been doing all sorts of like watching YouTube videos today on the areas we're planning on going, and I think it's gonna be so much fun. So I'm excited about that, and I'm starting to get like really pumped over it. So that is what we have been doing today. Dominic took a little nap. He's actually a little bit worried he might have COVID because one of his people that he works with has COVID or had COVID this past week. Dominic actually ended up taking a day off this past week because he went and tested for COVID after he found out his friend had COVID, or not friend, but his coworker, who is his friend as well. He ended up testing negative, so he didn't have it, so that was good. But now he's like super sniffly, and it's been probably 4 or 5 days since he tested, so now we're still worried he has it. But we're hopeful that he doesn't, because that would be a real bummer. And his job is, I don't remember if I told you guys about this. His job now makes them go to work still, even if they have like COVID, as long as they're vaccinated. So since he's been vaccinated, like if he were to say like I have COVID, they would make him come to work and wear a mask, which I don't understand the logic in that at all, because from what I heard, or my understanding of it, is that COVID is still like, you can still get it if you have, like, you can still give it to people if you're vaccinated. So I don't really understand the logic behind, if you're vaccinated, you have to go to work. If you're not vaccinated, you don't have to go to work. You can stay home with COVID. It doesn't make any sense to me. Dominic's like, I wish I wouldn't have gave them my vaccination status. Like, if I would have known that, that's kind of ridiculous that they're making them go into work if they have COVID at all, honestly. But if they need to make them go into work, like, it shouldn't be like a stipulation of, if you're vaccinated, you have to go into work. If you're not vaccinated, you don't have to go into work. That makes no sense. So either way, even if he has COVID, he's still going to have to continue to go to work, which I don't think he'd be comfortable with that anyway. He would have to find a way to call off of work, because Dominic, he wouldn't be comfortable going into work and putting other people at risk if he has COVID. Like, that's honestly crazy, especially because he can definitely do his job from home. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I am going to wrap this video up here, and I will see you guys in my next one. I love you guys so much. I hope you had a good 4th of July weekend, and that you stayed safe and tried your best to have a good time and not be in the position that we're in, where we don't even like want to celebrate, honestly. So we're just like treating it like a regular Tuesday, basically, or not Tuesday, but, you know, a regular weekend, because it's just, I guess you guys are going to be actually seeing this on Monday, because it's Sunday right now when I'm filming this. So you guys will be seeing it on 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. I hope you're keeping your sanity. That's all I have to say. All right, guys, I will see you in my next one.